The Somali Regional State of Ethiopia. The regional state borders the Ethiopian states of Afar and Oromia and the chartered city Dire Dawa to the west, as well as Djibouti and Somaliland to the north and northeast, Somalia to the east and south, and Kenya to the southwest. Jijjigar is the capital of the Somali Regional State. The capital was formerly Gode, until Jijjigar became the capital in 1995 on account of political considerations. The Somali regional government is composed of the executive branch, led by the president, the legislative branch, which comprises the state council, and the judicial branch, which is led by the state supreme court. The Somali region formed a large part of the pre-1995 province of Hararghe. The population is predominantly Somali, and there have been attempts to incorporate the area into a Greater Somalia. In the 1970s, Somalia, supported by the United States, invaded Ethiopia, igniting the Ogaden War, which Somalia lost due to timely military intervention from the Soviet Union and its ally Cuba. Despite this defeat, local groups still tried either to become part of Somalia or independent. The 2007 Abol oil field raid, in which 72 Chinese and Ethiopian oilfield workers were killed, has led to a series of military reprisals against the rebel group ONLF Ogaden National Liberation Front, until its first ever district elections in February 2004. Zonal and Warda administrators and village chairmen were appointed by the regional government. Senior politicians at the regional level nominated their clients to the local government positions. In the 2004 local elections, each Warda elected a council including a spokesman, vice spokesman, administrator, and vice administrator. These councils have the responsibility of managing budgets and development activities within their respective districts, based on the 2007 census conducted by the Central Statistical Agency of Ethiopia, Oromo. The population was projected to be 11,748,998 in 2017. There are 8 refugee camps and 1 transit center, housing 212,967 refugees from Somalia, located in Somali Region. In the previous census, conducted in 1994, the region's population was reported to be 5,439,860. Of which 2,875,996 were males and 2,563,864 were females. The urban residents of the Somali region numbered 492,710 households, with an average of 6.6 persons per household. A high sex ratio of 120 males to 100 females was reported. The ethnic groups included Somalis and Gurijas, and Gurage. 98.7% of the population were Muslim, 0.9% Orthodox Christian, and 0.3% are followers of other religions. According to the ISSE, as of 2004, 38.98% of the total population had access to safe drinking water, of whom 21.32% were rural inhabitants and 77.21% were urban. Values for other reported common indicators of the standard of living for Somali as of 2005 include the following. 71.8% of the inhabitants fall into the lowest wealth quintile. Adult literacy for men is 22% and for women 9.8%. And the regional infant mortality rate is 57 infant deaths per 1,000 live births, which is less than the nationwide average of 77. At least half of these deaths occurred in the infant's first month of life. Somali was spoken by 99.92% of the inhabitants. Other minority languages included Oromo and Amharic. Sunni Islam accounts for 99.4% of the population, 0.50% Orthodox Christian, and 0.10% are followers of all other religions. The ISSE of Ethiopia estimated in 2005 that farmers in the Somali region had a total of 1,459,720 cattle, 1,291,550 donkey, and 5,330 beehives. For nomadic inhabitants, the ISSE provided two sets of estimates, one based on aerial surveys and the other on more conventional methodology. West from Addis Ababa, awash 572 kilometers via Harar and Jijjiga to Daggahabar, Somali Regional State has 3 international airports and 2 commercial airports. The international airports are Jijjiga Airport, Gode Airport, and Kabridar Airport. The 2 commercial airports are Dolo Airport and Shilavo Airport. The executive branch is headed by the President of Somali Regional State. The current president is Mustafa Muhammad Omar, elected in the 22nd of August 2018. A vice president of Somali Region succeeds the president in the event of any removal from office and performs any duties assigned by the president. The current vice president is Adam Farah Ibrahim. The other officers in the executive branch cabinet are the Regional Health Bureau, Educational Bureau, and 18 other officials. 15 days, 4 months, 10 months, 3 months, 1 month, 9 months, 1 month. There are 3 levels of the Somali region judiciary. The lowest level is the Court of Common Pleas. Each ward maintains its own constitutionally mandated Court of Common Pleas, which maintain jurisdiction over all justiciable matters. The intermediate level court system is the district court system. 4 courts of appeals exist, each retaining jurisdiction over appeals from common pleas, municipal and county courts in an administrative zone.